It is, guys. This your boy King Mike D Games here, coming at you with a video. I'm going to do my Super Nintendo collection, even though I don't have that many. I have a total of 14 Super Nintendo games, and as far as accessories go, I have the Super Game Boy. As you guys know, you can play Game Boy games on the Super Game Boy. You just put it in like that, and then you put it into the system, and then it will play. As far as systems go, as far as playing my Super Nintendo, I play it on the Retron 5. It looks the best on the Retron 5. I can't tell people enough. I don't have the original Super Nintendo console because when I do find them out in the wild, either they're really discolored or they don't work or they're very expensive. People want like 70, 80 bucks for them. I'm not going to pay that for a Super Nintendo. I'm just not going to. And yeah, guys, I have this many because, of course, you guys know Nintendo games are very expensive and they're just going crazy in price. So this is what I got as of now. I'm gonna get the boring ones out the way. Everybody knows the sports games. Yeah, there's NBA Live 96, Madden 96. I got Madden 94. I got that Bill Walsh College Football. I have the Madden right there. That's 93. And let's get some of the more interesting games. Let's move this one out the way. I have, let's go with the first one, real good one, I think I can say, is a Pac Attack. Everybody loves Pac-Man. Well, not everybody, but I do. Pac-Man, it's kind of like a, I don't remember it, damn. It's like kind of like a puzzle game, I believe. And I remember it being okay, but I like the original Pac-Man. Let's go next up. I have back here Earthworm Jim 2. Earthworm Jim is a classic. I mean, he's a worm. He goes around shooting dogs and his little everything that's after him. He can make a helicopter out of his head and fly around. He uses his worm, his head, like as an attack. I mean, it's pretty cool. A pretty interesting game. I enjoy it. I'm trying to look for that first one because it's a classic. Moving on, I have Bulls versus Blazers. This game was pretty cool. I know it's a sports game, but I actually really got some enjoyment out of it. Even though I believe Michael Jordan was not in this game as well because, you know, it's very hard to get Michael Jordan into any game because of his contract. So yeah, that was a lot to that's why I think a lot of people, when they bought this game, they were looking forward to that, but never happened until, like, I think NBA Street 1 brought him back or something like that. But moving on, WWF Royal Rumble. You guys know I love wrestling. I'm going to be doing a wrestling video soon to show all my wrestling games. Yeah, classic game. It's not better than WrestleMania, Super WrestleMania to me, but it's a pretty decent game for the console. Next up, NBA Jam Tournament Edition. Loved it. I mean, playing this as a kid into the arcade. This is one of my favorite games to play. And basically, you can use like different kind of characters too. They had like presidents, like I said, for PS2 as well, like Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. I mean, all kind of people you can use. There's different kind of codes you can use. So I really enjoyed this game a lot. It reminds me of my childhood. Next up, NBA Hang Time. It has the same kind of feel as of NBA Jam, but I think NBA Hang Time graphics might be just a little bit better. They also had this game for Nintendo 64. Which one's my best? I probably have to say NBA Jam. I remember playing it a lot more as a kid, but Hang Time is right up there as well. Next up, Tiny Toon Adventures, Buster Bust Loose. I really enjoyed this game. It's very colorful, very interesting. It's just cool altogether. I mean, I'm a huge fan of Tiny Toons. I used to watch it as a kid, like probably most of you guys did, and really enjoyed it. Really enjoyed it a lot. Next up, we got, what's this? The Road Runner Death Valley Rally. You know what? I've never played this game. Have it, but never played it. If you guys know about this game, let me know what's up with it, if it's cool or not. Next up, Mortal Kombat, the original Mortal Kombat. Classic fighter game. I mean, everybody knows about Mortal Kombat. This is what really started it off. I think this is like one of the, I might be wrong, I want to say maybe one of the first really rated mature games. I mean, because it was just very gory, bloody at the time. And I know there was a code where you could turn it off, but it wasn't as bloody as the arcade mode. So, I mean, it's the arcade version, but nonetheless, very, very classic game. Next up, classic but very, very hard, Super Ghouls and Ghosts. This game will have you rage quitting, or you just don't want to play it anymore because it's so difficult. I mean, you got basically like 2 hits. You get hit once, your armor falls off. You get hit the second time, you're done. It's like Ghosts and Goblins. I mean, I'm pretty sure you guys have played Ghosts and Goblins or heard of it. It's a very difficult game, very challenging game. It's a Capcom classic though. There's all kind of codes. I used to have the emulator, the Super Nintendo emulator on my tablet, and I had this ROM, and man, I played it, and it was, I mean, when you play it with the codes, of course, it's a lot easier, but if you're playing it straight out and you can just beat this game, you're a legend. That's my opinion. You're good. Next up, The Incredible Hulk. Everyone knows, well, I'm not sure if you guys know, I'm a huge Incredible Hulk fan. See, Incredible Hulk. Incredible Hulk. Incredible Hulk. So yeah, I'm a huge Incredible Hulk fan, and oh yeah, Mini Hulk right there. So yeah, man, really enjoyed this game. It's kind of difficult, but it's cool nonetheless. I like the graphic for it, like the title for it. The this right here, see the sticker. I had a poster of it. It came with the original game. I don't know what happened to it, but nonetheless, very good game. Next up, move this out the way. We have Home Alone. I mean, this game, I actually enjoyed this Home Alone. This is the first Home Alone game for Super Nintendo. I don't like the second one. The second one is very difficult. That's the Lost in New York one, and you're in the hotel. I mean, this one was fun. This was actually a fun game. Basically, you go around and you have to collect all the jewelry and all the valuables and put it in the safe, basically, in the so it can go in the cellar so the robbers won't get to all the valuables. So I really enjoyed this game. This one's way better than Lost in New York to me. So really nostalgia for me. And then next up we have, I have two actually Super Famicom games. This one's Dragon Ball Z. I don't know what it translates to English, but basically it's like a Street Fighter game, but for Dragon Ball Z. And you can fly in the air, do air attacks. It's pretty cool. I actually like this game a lot. Even though I don't understand what it's saying, I played it a few times and I've really got some enjoyment out of this. I like it a lot. And the good thing about playing this on the Retron 5 is I haven't played this on my Retron 5. I played this on my portable Super Nintendo console I have. It translates the region, like, so if this is like Japanese, it will translate it. I just have to download a patch to my Retron 5 to get that feature. But then, like I said, Retron 5 is the best way to go. That's just my opinion. Very good game. Next up, we have Casper. Everyone knows Casper back from the 90s. The friendly ghost, and he had the three little, I'm not sure what they were to him, but they would be like assholes basically. But love this game. Love this game a lot. It's a classic. I bought this game maybe for like $5 at a game store. At first, of course, I didn't understand what the heck was going on, but as time went on, basically I kind of figured it out because, like I said, I don't know Japanese, but if I play it on my Retron 5, it will translate everything into English, which is dope. Like I said, it's a cool feature. Good game though. It's like a mystery basically. That's what I got out of it because I guess I couldn't translate, but basically like a mystery game. You're trying to figure something out. And lastly, I have Street Fighter 2 with the box. I got this for $8. I remember I got this for $8 at Gameplay. Good come up, man. I mean, the box is in fairly good condition. It's not in great condition, but to be like a 20-plus-year-old game, very good condition, man. Really enjoy Street Fighter 2. One of my goals is to collect all the Street Fighter games. I know I have a long way ahead because it'll be a difficult task, but I'm up for it. I mean, like I tell people, and I want to have a tip video for collecting. I tell people, have a goal. If we're going to collect, have a goal, know what you want to do before you start collecting, because if you don't, you will go broke and you will end up spending all of your money and you'll be like, what's going on? So I always have a plan, guys, and I'm going to make a video about collecting tips. So yeah, guys, this is it. Like I said, wish I had more, but it's just really pricey out here for the Nintendo stuff. So yeah, this is what I got as of now. So if there's anything else you guys would like to see, hit me up in the comment section. I'm very fast at responding. Yeah, so hit me up, let me know. Follow my Instagram, my Facebook page. You can leave comments on there if you want to see something, want to ask me something. I want to leave them in the description below. So guys, hit me up. Have a good rest of the day. Peace out.